Hello everyone and welcome back to another must-see chess game from the chess history from 1902, and this was a blindfolded chess simul by Harry Nelson Pillsbury. A 16-board blindfolded chess simul, and Pillsbury was the incredible talent in his era, and in this chess game his opponent is Lissek, an unknown chess player, and Pillsbury, of course, who was playing blindfolded, has the white pieces, and he was blindfolded against 16 people simultaneously. And let's see what happened in this chess game. Pillsbury starts the game with pushing the e-pawn e5, developing the knights, bishop to b5, and we have the Rue Lopez, also known as the Spanish game. Morphy defense, going back, pushing the pawn, standard stuff, developing the knight and the bishop. Pillsbury captured the knight, and black captured back with the pawn, and Pillsbury is charging at the center. f6, Pillsbury castled, knight to e7, knight to h4, e takes on d4, queen takes on d4, bishop to e6, controlling the light square, but it looks like black has a clunky position, and after developing the knight and liberating the dark square bishop, black can castle. f4 by Pillsbury, maybe he can push the f-pawn once again, but now black is pushing the pawn, queen back, knight in, and knight to d5. Bishop to e7 and black can castle. Pillsbury played b3 and he can fianchetto his bishop. And now knight to b4, Pillsbury captured the knight, and then c takes on b4, bishop to b2, and black made a calculation. He thought maybe he can create a threat with playing bishop to d7, so he's planning to play bishop to b5, and that's a skewer. Maybe he thought that Pillsbury was blindfolded after all, so maybe Pillsbury was going to miss this. But even though when he was blindfolded, he didn't miss anything. He played rook from f to e1, so bishop to b5 was a threat, and if pushing the c-pawn en passant. But still bishop to b5, and now here comes queen to d4, pawn up and queen up, also controlling the light squares. Rook to c8, knight in, and black can't castle, so black is suffering, and black played king to f8, centralizing the rook and eyeing the queen, lifting the rook, and there is extra defense on the d-pawn, defending the d-pawn. And what would you do in this position? When your opponent's king haven't castled, pushing the e-pawn is usually a good idea, and Harry Nelson Pillsbury wants to blast open the center. He kept his eyes on the prize, pushing the e-pawn, and we have g6. Knight to h6 by Pillsbury, and now he is threatening checkmate. Queen to f7, king to g7, defending with the king, and this is already a losing position, so Pillsbury captured the pawn. This is forking the bishop and the king. Bishop takes on f6, and now check. What else? King takes knight, and bishop takes on f6, defending on g7 with the queen. Well, Pillsbury played the move, and his opponent resigned. Pillsbury played lifting the rook, rook up to e3, and actually black resigned at this moment of the game. What a game by Harry Nelson Pillsbury. An incredible chess game, even though when he was blindfolded, he played extremely accurately. And he's actually sacrificing the queen. Wow. This was a blindfolded chess game by Pillsbury. He had a third eye. So the possible continuation, if sacrificing the queen, if accepting the sacrifice, then here comes bang. Rook to h3, checkmate. And if something like queen to c8, then this time rook to d5. So the idea is, if checking the king with the rook, queen can take the rook. But this time again threatening checkmate and covering the escape square. Rook to g8, rook to e7, attacking the h-pawn, a5, queen takes on h7, and this is checkmate. And thank you very much for watching, and I hope to see you next time with more beautiful chess games like this one. This was a brilliant blindfolded chess game by Harry Nelson Pillsbury, the great American chess genius. And thank you very much. So stay safe, take care, and bye bye.